Mobility in tactical terms refers to the ability of a small combat force to move effectively toward a military objective. Teams having superior mobility capabilities are able to move more quickly and prove the adage, speed is security. The ability to mobilize and respond to critical situations can often mean the difference between success and failure. A reliable, fast, lightweight, and robust vehicle is a force multiplier. RP Advanced Mobile Systems understands that mobility is a vital aspect of the modern warfighter. The RP team has tirelessly worked to increase the capabilities of military and law enforcement light mobility systems for 5 years. Using direct feedback from the warfighter and the first responder, RP Advanced, in partnership with BRP Can-Am, has designed and constructed the innovative Strike C, Strike M, Fire Strike, and Raptor ROEV line of vehicles. When installed in the venerable tough-as-nails Can-Am line of side-by-side vehicles, there is nothing stopping you from achieving your high-consequence, critical success mission.
I'm an 18 Charlie, Special Forces Engineer Sergeant. Served multiple rotations in Afghanistan, participated in numerous direct activity, search and destroy missions, to where we need vehicles like this in order to get the job done. Mobility is important to the warfighter because it provides a battlefield advantage. Speed is your security. You're not bogged down in a big armored vehicle. When this type of vehicle gets off of the main road and can traverse the type of terrain that's in Afghanistan or in some of these places throughout the world, where they see you coming and then they start to run. They've never seen that before, so as you're coming at them, they freak out, they know they're doomed. You plan for and execute your missions with the sole purpose of these providing support for your mission.
I was a LRS team member. The LRS was you get dropped off and you dig a hole and live in it for 5 to 9 days and gather human intelligence on the surrounding enemy, watch them come back and cross. The mobility, especially for insertion and extraction, is huge. The smaller, lighter, more agile the vehicle, the better it's going to be. For every team that's deployed, you need to have X amount of vehicles on the go, ready to go get them as a quick reaction force. Something like these vehicles, you could keep them on standby in the back of one Chinook. Something happens, land the Chinook, 2, 3 vehicles get out, and you're up and running onto a different spot. When I was deployed, we didn't have a vehicle such as this. Had we had something like this in an arsenal or at our disposal, missions would have gone a lot smoother, particularly with insertion and extraction. It's quieter, it's lighter, it could get us to where we needed to be. We could walk the rest of the way, come back out, uncamouflage these things, and then get the heck back out of Dodge. Something like this would have been perfect for our QRF, Quick Reaction Force teams. For every team that was deployed, we typically had some of our own guys that were on Quick Reaction Force duty. If they showed up to a firefight in something like this and quickly brought the firepower that we had at our disposal, it would have been a game changer many times.
Mobility systems comprise of the Strike C and Strike M vehicles. Both Strike C and Strike M are purpose-built as light, tactical, fast response, all-terrain platforms. Both models come in the 2-seat and 4-seat configurations and are built on incredibly durable, reliable, and high-performance BRP Can-Am Commander and Maverick side-by-sides. Both vehicles possess capabilities that significantly enhance the warfighter mission. Although Strike upfit systems can facilitate medical litters beyond line-of-sight lethality, as well as conventional swing-mount weapons, specific enhancements make these vehicles stand out above the mundane.
The Strike kit on the Can-Am side-by-side vehicles are a good addition, not only to a very well-built vehicle, it allows the Special Forces operator the ability to tailor the equipment needed for the machine to their specific mission. It can be a reconnaissance vehicle. You can use it to recover a bundle from an airdrop. You can use it to put a minigun on it if you need support to a dismounted element. It'll provide support for that.
RP strike kits come with a high-capacity multimodal tactical payload flatbed with lower storage, a multimodal tailgate system for multiple tactical payload track configurations, tactical assault pusher bumper with strut integrated payload track system and aerial transport tie-downs, high-load tactical team standoff Nerf bar, an RP Molly soft top, MSI defense passive suspension shocks, RP SOF Series 2 run flat tires, beadlock heavy-duty spun aluminum wheels, and an RP fatigue mitigation warfighter Molly tactical seat system. RP provides a large amount of options for each vehicle depending on mission needs. What makes the Strike Upfit ultralight tactical vehicles so effective is that they're built upon the venerable BRP Can-Am family of side-by-side vehicles. Their rugged design, attention to quality, and reliable Rotax power plant make each and every Strike mobility system the vehicle of choice for high-consequence, critical success missions.
Some of the problems with the light tactical vehicles earlier on in the war in Afghanistan was the lack of power. We load up these vehicles with 1,500 pounds worth of gear, and then when you need to get on top of a hill, you can't even, get halfway up the hill, let alone on top where you need to be for your tactical advantage. You realize, oh crap, I'm in a bad situation right here. And this vehicle here came out. Now this vehicle, great suspension, can handle the heavy loads, great power. This type of vehicle on the battlefield today, in my opinion, meets all the requirements needed in order to continue on the mission.
The Strike C and Strike M are based in the Can-Am 1000 series V-twin liquid-cooled fuel-injected engine. From the engine is the reliable CVT transmission with selectable two-wheel and four-wheel drive and a Visco-Lock auto-locking front differential. No matter what challenges the terrain may bring, the Strike C and Strike M will get you home. For both the Strike C upfitted Can-Am Commander and Strike M upfitted Can-Am Maverick, the low center of gravity contributes to their operational stability and off-road dexterity. Its automotive-style adjustable controls enables an operator to drive the vehicles like a car. The Strike C optionally comes in a street-legal configuration. The Commander's top speed is over 65 miles per hour on the road, while Maverick is much more. And in addition to high speed, these vehicle variants can carry over 1,000 pounds plus crew and still tow up to 2,500 pounds.
The terrain in Afghanistan that I've experienced is nothing like it is here. Big jagged mountains and rolling hills getting up to those mountains, but these hills have big rocks, boulders on them. Driving through that terrain, these things are loaded down. You have all your ammunition, food, water, all your gear, kit, weapons on these things. And every time I've been on one of these, it has held up. I have had no issues whatsoever.
A vehicle like this would have also been very handy to have from a resupply standpoint. Our QRF team could have utilized these vehicles, driven out to where we were at, dropped a cache of water, food, ammo, batteries for the radio, and then just got the heck out of Dodge.
The RP exclusive SOF series run flat tires make the Strike upfitted BRP Can-Am vehicles truly tactical. With its protective ply layup, unique rubber composition, and structural enhancements such as bead protectors and bi-directional tread design, the tire is no longer the weakest link. The RP tires can sustain complete loss of air pressure and continue to be mobile for extended distances at vehicle gross weight. These tires have been extensively tested by elements of U.S. Special Forces.
There was a time where I just flat honestly didn't believe that a run flat tire without tire balls could run without air in them. So I loaded up my side-by-side with about 1,500 pounds, put 3 other guys in it, let all the air out of the tires, and began driving through the most rugged terrain I can find. Lo and behold, the tires held up. I couldn't believe it. So that's a true testament right there of the quality of work that RP Advanced puts into their tires.
The SOF tires come in 6, 8, 10, and 12-ply ratings. The 12-ply rated RP SOF series run flat tires could take up to a 1,200-plus pound load. Run 100 miles at 40 miles per hour devoid of air with a 900-pound load per tire, and is available for race and sport applications. These tires fit most UTV wheels. The SOF run flat tire is the one that will get you there, and more importantly, get you back. Every Strike upfitted Can-Am BRP vehicle includes the MSI Defense Suspension System. Available in both selective, semi-active, and passive configurations, this advanced suspension allows Strike M and Strike C to navigate and overcome austere operational environments like no other vehicle in its class.
The shocks on these, I can't say enough about them. I mean, you know, I've hit some bumps at about 50 or 60 miles per hour that you would never do in your right mind. But because you're fighting for your life, you just go about it and you do it. You just hope that this thing holds up, and it has.
In addition, the MSI Defense Solutions family of shock absorber systems contribute immensely to reducing operator fatigue and increasing vehicle payload. Each vehicle also comes standard with the RP Ride Mitigation Seating System, uniquely designed for the specialized warfighter. Each seat comprises an innovative foam layering that forms to the operator's gear and then applies equal ride shock resistance to contact patches. The seat wing construction helps to restrain the seated operator during lateral maneuvers. MOLLE is sewn throughout to allow for additional equipment storage. All seats are constructed from 1,000 denier cordura, is breathable and highly resistant to moisture. These seats have been tested and found to increase comfort and reduce fatigue from extended harsh rides. Every situation has unexpected obstacles. To best enable the operator the flexibility to adapt and overcome, each RP vehicle system is able to configure in multiple modes of modularity through multimodal cargo racks and compartments. These multimodal vehicles are incredibly tough and rapidly deployable. With articulating folding ROPS cage that reduces the vertical profile below 60 inches, minimal profile, and near infinite modularity, the vehicles are capable of being aerially transported in aircraft such as CV-22 and CH-47, and once offloaded, be ready in seconds to engage. RP Advanced. Our tactical vehicles and equipment bring more assets to the fight so that U.S. warfighters, government agencies, and our allies can have the ultimate advantage in all aspects of light tactical mobility.
What RP Advanced Mobile Systems brings to the soldier on the ground is that small business community. Somebody that's going to have our back when we need it. Hands down, I would definitely take an RP Advanced built vehicle, light tactical ATV, to any combat situation, any day of the week, without hesitation.